This session of the Texas Legislature is on its way. We're midway through the session. Bills are being filed. And as you know, I often say that no man's freedom or property is safe when the Texas Legislature is in session. And that's the reason THSC has our team on the ground, including our interns and our employees, to monitor what's going on in the legislature. Because at any time, a bill could come up and could impact the freedom of families and parents to make decisions for their children. The exciting thing to me is for many, many years, almost 4 decades, we have been arguing that parents have a fundamental God-given right to make decisions for their children and not the state. The children belong to parents, not the state. And so I'm excited to tell you that so many bills are being filed this session that focus on the fundamental right of parents to direct the care, control, and upbringing of their children, that this legislature may be remembered as the legislature for the fundamental right of parents. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Let me just go through the list here of some of the bills that are being filed. These are, and we talked, parental choice in education is a big thing this session. There are a lot of bills for that, but there are a lot of other bills. Let me just go through this list. State Representative James Frank, Chairman James Frank, has filed HB 635, and that is a parental rights advance notice. In other words, it would say that CPS has to notify a parent of their rights before they initiate an investigation of abuse or neglect. That is a huge issue. Chairman Frank also has HB 730, that is another omnibus CPS reform bill. The current practice all too often with CPS disenfranchises families and ensnares them in the foster care system with no path to normalcy. So this bill would address those issues. Chairman Frank has filed HB 4339, HB 4340, HB 5261, and HB 5267, all of which are parental choice in education bills. And HJR 58 is a parental rights constitutional amendment that Chairman Frank has filed. Senator Angela Paxton has filed several bills. Senate Bill 718 is a bill that would protect the fundamental right of parents being able to spend time with their children as a result of false allegations during a custody battle. She's also filed Senate Bill 418 that would allow parents to transfer their students between public school districts. Senate Bill 419 would give parents access to school library catalogs. So public schools would no longer be able to limit what parents see about what is in their child's school library. Senate Bill 420 would give an access to the list of books their child checks out at a school. And finally, Senate Bill 981 would develop a parental rights handbook. She's also filed Senate Bill 982, a parental access to school curriculum. So public schools could no longer limit access to parents to this child's school curriculum. She's also done the Senate Bill 2483, which is an educational freedom through an education savings account, another education freedom bill. And then finally, she has filed another parental rights amendment, a Parental Bill of Rights constitutional amendment. Senate Bill, State Representative Dustin Burrows has filed HJR 85, another constitutional amendment to protect the fundamental right of parents to raise their children. State Senator Brian Hughes has filed SJR 70, the Senate version of that constitutional amendment to protect parental rights. State Representative Cody Vasut has filed HJR 37, another constitutional amendment protecting private schools and homeschools from state or local regulation. And HJR 38 is a constitutional amendment establishing the rights of parents to direct the upbringing of their children. State Senator Phil King has filed HJR 72, another constitutional amendment to protect private schools and homeschools from state and local regulation. Senator Mays Middleton has filed SB 1504. That's a bill that would fix the college admission that currently discriminates against homeschool graduates. And he's also filed Senate Bill 176, another education savings account bill. So these are just some of the bills that we've seen filed in this session. So whether it's regard to public school access or public school transfers or public school curriculum or school libraries, education choice, all of these bills are being filed, and I think have because of the support from Governor Abbott and the support from Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, these bills all have a great chance of moving forward. So we'll keep you updated on these bills as they progress, and when necessary, we'll give you opportunity to call your legislators to show your support. And thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing it with your friends. And thank you for helping us keep Texas families free.